Hey guys, I'm Carr, and today I'm going to show you about 3 licks for playing Bluegrass Mandolin in the key of B. Now, naturally for many mandolin players, the key of B is one we tend to try to avoid. It has 5 sharps and it really doesn't kind of lend itself to this instrument. So the problem kind of comes in when you're playing with a singer, especially a more traditional singer. They typically like to play in the key of B or B flat, and for the banjo and the guitar they can obviously just capo on the 4th fret and play a lot of the licks that they play in G, and a mandolin player doesn't have that luxury. So we're going to take a look at 3 licks, and hopefully some of them will help clean up the mystery of playing in B. Alright, so let's take a look at that first lick. This lick you actually heard me play in that intro there. It's the Now this lick is kind of geared toward the more traditional kind of chord progression. Take a tune like Hallelujah, I'm Ready to Go is a really good example. And the chord progression would be something like a B to an E, back to B, B, F sharp, B, E, B, B, F sharp, B. So what you're actually doing here is you're playing from over your B chord and the very beginning, and your E chord back to that B. So here you have your B section, your E section, and back to your B. So this is a pretty straightforward lick. You're going to play the 4th fret of your G string, and then the open and 1st fret of your D string. And it's a nice little bluesy kind of feel there. So you're going to play 4 on G, 0, 1 on your D string, and then back to your 4 on your G. And then you're going to follow that with another open D, followed by a 3rd to 4th fret slide on your D string. And then you're going to play the B, or the 2nd fret of your A string. Followed by you're going to go back to your 4th fret on your D string, and you're going to play that twice. And then you're going to play an open A, followed by a 4th fret on the D string again. And then from there, you're going to do a slide from your 5th fret to your 6th fret on your A string. And you're going to play the 7th fret of your E. Now that alone can be a good lick for the B, but let's take a look at the little section after that, because I think it flows really well. So all we're doing there is we're going to be on our E string, we're going to play 6, 4, 2. And then we're going to go back to that 5th to 6th fret. This time it's going to be a hammer-on. And we're going to go down to our B, or the 2nd fret of our A string. And we're going to do 6, 4 on the D, and then we're going to return to our home note, that 2nd fret on the A string, the B. So the whole lick. And there you go, that's your first lick in B. Alright, so here's your second lick. This one's really good if you need to play quickly and you have a longer section of B, typically around 8 beats. And it's also really good because the kind of pattern applies to the fifth chord, or the F sharp in the key of B. So I like to use the tune on something like Blackjack, and would usually place it in a solo that would sound like and it's all kind of based around this kind of pattern here. So the chords on that tune would be B, A, E, B, F sharp, B. And it's going to start like the first lick. You're going to start with your 4th fret of the B string to the open D to the 1st fret, back to your 4th fret of the G string. So you're going to have 4 on G, 0, 1 on D, back to the 4 on the G, back to the open D to 2. So you're going to have 4, 0, 1, 4, 0, 2, 3, back to 2, 3, 4. And then you're going to go to the 2nd fret of your A string and play that B. And you're going to go down to your 4th fret of the D string again, and then play your open A. Again. And then you're going to play 3, 4 on your D string. Back to your open A. And then you're going to go down 4, 4 to 3, down to your 2. Down, and then you're going to go back to your 4th fret on your G string. Play your open D, back to the 4th fret of the G, open D, 1st fret on D, and back to your 4th fret on B. And you can see it's all very compact, so it kind of lends itself to quicker playing. And remember, it's all based on the 4, 0, 2, 3, 4, back to that, your B on your A string, the 2nd fret. And the nice thing, like I said, if you move that lick down 1 fret, it works really well over your F sharp chord. So it's kind of 2 licks in one, because you can use it over the big chords that you find in the key of B. Alright, now for a 3rd lick in B. This lick's a little bit harder because it's up the neck and it stretches your fingers a little bit more than maybe many of us want them to be. I know it was hard for me. But this is a great way to end out any tune. It's one of my favorite ending licks. It's and we can take this same lick and put it back into Hallelujah, I'm Ready to Go. And again, that will still include the first lick that we learned. So the whole break would be. So, like I said, you can see you kind of got to move the position there. But it starts out, you're going to play the 5th fret of your A string, and you're going to slide that into 6. Kind of a little, consistent theme here is that bluesy kind of sound in our breaks. And you're going to play the 5th fret of your E string, and then 2 of the 7th fret on your E string. Back to 5. And then you're going to play the 9th fret of your A string, back to the 7th fret of your E string. And then you're going to go back to 9. And then the 5th fret of your E string. And then you're going to do a little bluesy hammer on. You could pick the 2 notes. I think it sounds better to have a hammer on from 7 to 8. And then play the 5th fret again. Now remember, when you're doing that hammer on, to ghost note that second strum so you can keep your kind of good strumming or your good picking pattern going. And then you're just going to do a little walk down from 8, 7 to 5. Then you're going to play the 9th fret of your D string. And you'll have another hammer on. Like I said, again, you could pick the notes, but hammer on from 5 to 6. With a little bit, try to really get into that note. Back to the 9th fret of your D string. Then you're going to go down to 4 on your D string. Play the 7 on your D string, back to the 4. Now I do this with my 3rd and 1st finger, that big reach, but it is definitely a reach. If you need to use your pinky, you can. It's a little awkward though, trying to get your pinky down there. And then to end it out, you're just going to play 7, 8 as a hammer on your G string, down to your 4th fret of your G string, which is the B there. So, like I said, it's a little bit of a trickier lick. It's up the neck. It's a big stretch for a lot of people. But once you get it under your fingers, it can be a really, really good lick if you need to play pretty quickly. And it's very traditional sounding, so it fits in a lot of the tunes, and a great ending. Alright guys, well those are the 3 licks in B. Hopefully it helped you out with your playing and kind of gave you some new ideas that you can work with in your bluegrass bands. If you need a little bit more help or something more visual, I'll have the tabs up on my website as soon as I can. The website is www.rwesleycarr.com. That's RWESLEYCARR.com. If you found the video useful, please subscribe to my channel. I'll be putting up more mandolin lesson videos and guitar videos and maybe even some banjo videos. And if there's anything specific that you'd like for me to address, go ahead and message me in my comments, and I'll see what I can do to help you out. Good luck and happy picking.